say flash the house lights, but. I'll show my beautiful face. Hopefully the scrape on my forehead has gone away. Good. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Josh Crary. I'm the Director of Academic and Student Support here at Roxbury Community College. We're here gathered to celebrate and congratulate an incredible cohort of students who have gone through an intensive 9-month cybersecurity training program here at the college, which has been designed and implemented in partnership with the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission. It's been an incredible experience working with our faculty, our staff, our partners at Mass Rehab, as well as the partners of Mass Rehab who have participated by way of guest speakers and engaging with our students in conversations around professional development, career readiness, and career exploration. Today we have a wonderful lineup of speakers who will share some insight about the success of the program, what has led us to this point, and most importantly, taking the time to award and acknowledge our students who have worked incredibly hard during such a difficult time over the last year. Not only has the curriculum been challenging, but navigating the curriculum within the remote environment, which was never necessarily planned for or expected, has been an added challenge. So we definitely want to give incredible appreciation to all of our students and their hard work. And today's a special day to be able to recognize you and share a little bit about the program, hear from one of our incredible students about their experience and their thoughts, and again, to be able to take the time to give appreciation to everyone who's been engaged and part of the program. First up, I'd love to introduce President Roberson, President of Roxbury Community College.
Thank you. Indeed, it's my pleasure to be here today, especially to congratulate this outstanding group of students. 16 students who persisted through a pandemic to pursue one of the most challenging curricula that we have. Cybersecurity, something we all need, especially now. There doesn't seem a day that we don't get some kind of a cyber attack. And so these individuals have selected a career that is going to assist all of us as we go forward in our work. And I'm so proud of the fact that they didn't let anything stop them. I know personally, as a student myself, I've had challenges, and the hardest thing is to fail. But then you realize that it's the failures that make you stronger because you've been able to overcome. And so I say that to the graduates and their families, because just like the students themselves, the families have also made a sacrifice in making sure that these students were successful. So I want to congratulate both the students and their families, because this is an achievement that I believe is just the first step. This curriculum, as I said, was challenging, one of the most challenging programs that we have. And so I know that these students in this success can also be successful in continuing their education and getting additional training. So I hope that you realize that once you're an RCC student, you're always an RCC student. You're always welcome to come back and get retraining and additional support. So we're here for you, and we want to wish you the very best. Thanks and congratulations again.
Now to the stage, I would like to introduce Tony Wolf, the Commissioner of the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission. Welcome, Commissioner.
Well, good afternoon. So first of all, I want to thank Dr. Valerie Robinson. Actually, we met at a time when it was very challenging at RCC, and it's delightful to see this incredible auditorium right now. It's really delightful. So I want to also thank all the faculty, the staff, and particularly the families. I think we all feel the same way. It's really important to have that natural support system, and we want to really acknowledge the families and friends that are here today. So thank you for coming. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a little psyched to be here because it's really nice to be in person, right? For those that are virtual, I apologize, but you're missing something because it's exciting to be here in front of you all today. So thank you. I particularly want to thank also the instructors. I know John Campbell is here. I believe John Campbell is here, as well as I know that Oz is not here and on away, but he also was an incredible instructor and a champion of MRC particularly, and I want to acknowledge him publicly. And something that I think that's important about the values of RCC is that it's about people wanting to have more. Now, I don't know about you, but we are wired to want more. Our brains are wired to want more. And yet, things get in the way. Have you noticed that? Right? But COVID did not get in your way. Right? So in that wiring of your brain, you made sure you persevered, and you're here today to celebrate that. And I want you to hear that. I also want you to hear that not only are we wired for more, we're wired for connection. And so again, you are examples of that because you connected to your peers, you connected to the teachers, you connected to your friends and families. You did something that many people, unfortunately, don't have the chance to do. You saw the value in that support and you grabbed it. And I want you to hear that because that's also part of being successful, is knowing the tenets of what's really helping you to go further. So let me just say, you've learned how to connect. You have learned and you have mastered the skill of wanting more. Yes? Shake your heads for those that are here. Come on. Yes? Do you believe that? All right. You also have done maybe one more thing. And that is that you now have a certificate in cybersecurity. You have been able to validate your training and now can go into the world and say, I am a cybersecurity professional. Did you ever think that was going to come out of your mouth? Right? So to the graduates that are here, to the graduates that are home remoting in, congratulate yourself. You are now part of a network of cybersecurity professionals. And where your journey will take you, I can guarantee you, you will succeed. So with that, congratulations, graduates. Woo!
Great. Thank you so much, Commissioner Wolf. Up next to the stage, I would like to invite Ruthie Woods, who is one of our excellent students who has gone through this program. It's been remarkable getting to work with everyone, and it's been remarkable getting to work with all of you and how you've engaged in the program as well as with opportunities outside of the program. So we'd love to welcome Ruthie Woods up to the podium as our featured student speaker.
Thank you, Josh, for that kind introduction. I'd like to just take a moment and share a few words with you all. My dear classmates, friends, family, and faculty, thank you for taking the time to join us in this time. Celebrate. We made it. I want to share with you, with the crowd, some examples of how we have been stepping up throughout this past year. Challenges with the courses and understanding the material, understanding the different professors and their various approaches to teaching. Remember all the times there were issues with Teams and Zooms, the calls dropped, you couldn't hear the professor couldn't hear you. Then the times we heard you when you thought you were muted. How we called you, texted you, screamed out at the screen to protect you from sharing things that weren't meant for our ears. This was how our community showed caring and protecting one another. Remember how backgrounds were a major tool for bringing us closer, giving us peeks into personality and commonalities that social distancing unconsciously could have taken away from us? Remember how we shared the sites and links to step up our background game, but on a deeper note, we were really unconsciously shaping up our background game, leading the charge of discovery and preparedness. Remember that what we were really learning was not just about subject material, but the subject material was us, how we learn, how we grow. We also built a strong community within ourselves, connections we made and bonds we formed while having the stamina to stay the course, even when the world was falling apart. We laughed, we got frustrated, we griped, we disagreed, found solutions, and overcame many issues, advocating for oneself and classmates behind closed doors or the front of the class. Some of us got lessons in humility, public speaking, learning to share the floor in various ways, stretching beyond ourselves, at times shedding parts of ourselves. Through the rules, regulations, new norms, social distance, we stretched across email chains, text groups, Zooms, Teams, and platforms, and showed up. Showed up repeatedly and stretched forward, leaning into our goal, remembering our motivation, serving our purpose, which was being propelled by our higher self, fueled with curiosity, commitment, and courage. And on some days, we literally stretched in CISCO discos. Some of us took the burpees, but we did the work. And as a new force, we moved the needle forward. Some days weren't so great, as we had to put out our own personal fires. But here's the thing, we got past those too. We excelled, we persevered, and even when we couldn't gauge it, the growth spurt was happening. We grew. We aren't the same people we once were 9 months ago. Cooperate to graduate became a mantra at times, a guiding light of compassion. We used the glue of our community to break down daunting materials and tasks and build each other back up with support through countless Friday night Zooms, study groups, analyzing, dissecting, and discussing. There were so many CISCO discos, one-on-ones. We even showed up during vacation time, further enriching and nurturing the soil of our foundation. We engineered our way to the end of our 9-month goal. Didn't matter the season or the weather. Granted, working remotely did make things a little easier. We also know the other side of the coin, about the cons of working remotely and how it presents its challenges. Anyone care to name a few? Now, an engineer, an analyst, and an architect are titles we can pursue should we want them. Kudos, some of us have already obtained them. We've carved out space for ourselves, out space for each other, and created opportunities for us to explore, even when outside forces attempted to get in the way. You know the storms you had to silently ride out to get here. And like a true New Englander, you rode them to the end. We realized and reminded ourselves that we were someone who belongs and deserves to be here, creating and at times demanding the resources we needed to thrive, refusing to let go until it was time to be released, like rubies created out of extreme heat and pressure formed underneath the Earth's surface. It wasn't like magic, but stumbling blocks became stepping stones. It wasn't magic, it was more like grit and chutzpah. The check-ins with MRC and RCC staff, the way they sprang into action and created content, lining up guest speakers in what felt like out of nowhere was a testament to the support they had in wanting us to succeed, to be confident and informed. The many times you met with your counselor, for me it was Luz, Amanda, Jess, and Maria, my angel. The encouragement they whispered to us along our way. COVID-19 was a variant, a virus that kept changing, mutating. But here's the thing, we became the variant in the face of adversity. We kept changing. We kept mutating further, building our foundation on a strong cellular level to carry on, to push further. Time and time, you built your confidence or created some where there was none. Remember where you started? How frazzled with intimidation some of us were due to the curriculum or the highest class, the class of life? Some of us have the privilege of starting work, accepted offers, turned down offers, determined our wealth, or started embarking on the job hunt process. Some of us have confidently decided to pursue additional education. All are right because we have confidently made our choice, basking in our own self-awareness and self-confidence. Our perspectives have changed. The world has changed because we have made our choice. Our communities, family, friends, people we didn't even know we would impact have been impacted because we are confident, have clarity, skills and education to help, solve, assure, troubleshoot, and manifest in our undeniable essence. As our more than 9-month journey has taken us, remember it started out with a little inkling of a desire to be accepted into this program. This is how great journeys start, with a little inkling of desire propelled by action. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Paulo Coelho. I would say the stars have aligned, and we are here to thrive. We are here to thrive in our element because of our strength and the strength of those who held us up in conversation, text, prayer, a laugh, a smile, and support when we didn't even know that we were starting to waver. The things that reignited our fires brought us here. I pay homage on our behalf. It is the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. My classmates, may your dreams continue to become your reality and life always be interesting. Then the Sankofa, a metaphorical symbol used by the Akan people of Ghana, generally depicted as a bird with its head turned backward, taking an egg from its back. It expresses the importance of reaching back to knowledge gained in the past and bring it to the present in order to make positive progress. Sankofa.org. Give back to the others that are where you once were, when you were in your space of needing to be filled. We are here because of our unwavering passion to succeed, make meaningful contributions to society, and of course, make money. As some of our classmates so diligently reminded faculty and class members. Like the classic guidelines from flight attendants across the world, we remember to put our mask on first before attempting to aid someone else, bathed in skill, cloaked in wisdom, ultimately ensuring a higher success rate, if success could ever be measured or calculated in compassion. The desire to be self-sustainable in an uncertain economy, to go rushing into a workforce when so many have tapped out, sat down, passed away, like firefighters answering the bell to serve, we show up. A world constantly stepping up to battle a pandemic, insurrections, natural disasters, race, and civil wars that at times can be filled with confusion, we continuously show up to do the work. We tapped in. We reached out, held on, and at times reluctantly let go, letting go of old habits, things that didn't serve us, old thought patterns, and made way for new innovations, upgrading our hardware and software for the latest versions of ourselves. Let's highlight that change. Let's highlight that change isn't always easy, but at times necessary. A necessary sacrifice to get to the destination. Because let's face it, my classmates, we might not have made it this far if we didn't let go, trade in, or adjust a few things. I'll say I, so I'm speaking about myself, in case anyone gets uncomfortable. But sometimes your discomfort comes to shape you in order to launch you forward. Values shifted and expanded over these last 9 months. Juggling study groups, class times, curriculum, and life. Maybe a sprinkle of being a visual learner, a auditory or kinesthetic. What does that mean when you are fully remote as a student? My fellow classmates, nobody knows this answer like you because you had to figure that out to make this remote experience work. You had to wield it into your favor in order to get to the finish line. And you did. Your tenacity, it didn't stop with frustration with the curriculum. We followed up as professionals, stepping up and meeting one-on-one multiple times to close the gap and fill it with clarity and educational material. A testimony to your adaptability. Because of all these things, especially the hardships, you are a better person, thinker, learner. Use this gift that you gave yourself to be an even brighter star in our galaxy. Because if you haven't noticed, the world needs you to show up with all the light and the good you have in store. Like a raging river, unleash it. If you should ever get overwhelmed or burnt out or need rest, take solace in knowing that you belong to our community that supports you and that a star doesn't light up a galaxy on its own. Fortunate to have the opportunity to grow, be nurtured, poured into, and be a part of your group of shining stars. Journey gallantly, shooting stars. I value your support, my fellow classmates. Continue to tap in, pursue your dreams by following what your heart desires. Listening to what your heart desires has brought you this far. Lastly, from one of my favorite books, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, I leave you with this. Santiago then asked if he should listen to his heart, even if it is treasonous. The Alchemist says the following: if you know your heart well, it will never be able to do that to you. Continue to follow your heart. Hold on to your peace, love. Listen to your soul. T. Murray, poet. Remember the things we did and do more. Graduating looks good on you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ruthie. All right, I hope everyone's feeling good. This is such a great day, such great accomplishments. We've had so many people who have been involved in this incredible program, who have, as Ruthie shared with us, have come in through Teams, through Zoom, folks from all over the state, from all different kinds of organizations throughout the area. What I would love to do right now is transition to a video that we have put together that will feature some brief messages of appreciation and congratulations from many of the people who have been involved in the program. There are some folks who weren't able to participate in the video, but I do want to take a time to recognize the 3 RCC instructors who were involved: Nathaniel Bowen, Oscar Etienne, and Valerie Saucer. Without further ado, we'd love to show you the video.
Congratulations to our very first class of RCC, MRC, CISCO, Cybersecurity, CCNA graduates. That was a mouthful, but you have all made it. This has been over a year worth of work, and you have all been just amazing. When I think of you all, I think of the words dedicated, motivated, unstoppable, brilliantly quirky, and not shy, and those are all really great qualities to have. You have made this path for me enjoyable. It's been an honor to be your MRC liaison, your Cisco Disco extraordinaire, and we have done some pretty cool things together. But watching all of you accomplish your goals has been one of the best parts of my MRC journey. And I have never worked with a group of candidates that have truly become a family and supported each other like you have supported each of your peers. And it has been an honor and a privilege to see and to be a part of your journey, and you are all amazing human beings. You never left anyone behind, and kudos to all of you for creating that environment, because that is very, very, very special. The world is calling. Cybersecurity is knocking at the door, and you are all going to answer and save the day, I'm pretty certain. And when I also think of people saving the day, I think of superheroes, and I firmly believe Josh Curry wears a cape. Josh, you have made this program pretty amazing and have supported our students in so many ways, and our gratitude, to you and the work that you and your team at RCC have done. I also want to give a shout out to Oswald, Kasia, the Spalding team, the presenters, Harvard. We have had a lot of fun. We've done a lot of exercise. We have spoken to tremendous people, and they have each delivered something special to us in each presentation that I know many of us are taking with us along our own journeys. So thank you. Thank you to Heather and Margie for being my co-hosts, and just to you amazing students. Man, I wish I could put you each in a pocket and take you with me forever. You're truly outstanding, amazing individuals, and I can't wait to see how you change the world. Congratulations, make sure you celebrate, and go get it.
Good morning, this is Professor Saucer, and I'd like to take the time to say congratulations. It has been such a pleasure to share in your wisdom and knowledge over the last 2 semesters. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Again, congratulations. I've enjoyed you. I hope I was able to provide a great deal of professionalism to you, and I wish you the best. Again, congratulations.
Hi everyone, this is Professor Oscar Etienne from Roxbury Community College. I would like to take this time to congratulate you all on completing successfully the CISCO Certified Network Associate CCNA. Time really flies. For me, it's just a few days back when I was assigned to teach your first CCNA class. Since day first, I could see a group of students who showed great attitude towards their learning. You did not hesitate to ask questions to clarify your understanding during class and after class. You did use the academic support and resources available efficiently. Also, you did create your own study group to revise and share your knowledge to each other. I could not be more proud of you for all you have achieved in such a small period of time. This very day, the CISCO Certified Network Associate field carried off a very promising new network administrators, system administrators, IT managers, or cloud engineers. Once again, congratulations on your graduation and best of luck in your career.
Good morning to the graduates of the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission in Roxbury Community College, CISCO Cybersecurity class. My name is Dr. Matthew Barad, and it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you on your efforts during the course of this program. It has been a long road. It started before the pandemic. And in true fashion, you adapted, you flexed, you worked together, and you supported one another. True testament of who you were and the efforts that you all put in, you all have completed the course in flying colors. You started working with us at MRC prior to the pandemic in our Career Connections groups, where you began to know each other. You began working together. You began adjusting to online opportunities. From there, class started, and you adapted to the new programming. You adapted to online learning at a high level. Then you became engaged with the MRC CISCO, again to keep you engaged, just to follow up with you and see how things were going. And I'd like to acknowledge the efforts of Amanda DAlessio and Heather Fahey to assist in running that programming. Then you continue to show interest and attend the Spalding Rehabilitation portion of the training coming each week and listening to guest speakers. I want to acknowledge all your efforts, all the opportunities that you took advantage of during this pandemic, during the course, and it put you in a good position for further employment opportunities, and more importantly, the skills gain that you achieved during this time. We're now on to the next phase of finding employment opportunities for you. Stay the course, be flexible, keep adjusting, and good things will come to you. Again, congratulations on all your efforts, and look forward to hearing some great stories about your successful employment outcomes in the near future. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome from Spalding Rehabilitation. I wish I could join you in person today for this graduation and celebration of determination. Although it is virtual, I am thrilled to have the opportunity to congratulate all the students, the administrators, the faculty, and friends and families. I say determination as from day one, all of you were deeply committed to the significant program. From the start, we believed that together we could make it happen. We were certainly challenged by many obstacles, and the pandemic topped that list. But it did not stop us. We saw the potential of the students, we adapted, and we stuck to the plan and launched a cybersecurity training. Through collaboration, leadership, and innovation, we delivered on that promise. I am proud of the trust and creative partnership we have established. I congratulate all my dear colleagues from the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission, Roxbury Community College, and Spalding's IT and Job Lab for your contribution to this groundbreaking initiative. It is rewarding for me to continue with you on the journey of opening doors to employment for skilled, talented, resourceful individuals with disabilities. As evidenced by this graduation, you have had a positive impact, and together we make a difference in our community. I also want to acknowledge the loved ones, the families and friends who stepped up and offered support. And to the graduates, you have persevered, you have jumped in full steam, and overcame any doubt. You have taken this opportunity to develop skills, learn from each other, and prepare for a good work ahead. I know these friendships and connections will help you get to the next step. Your commitment to the program is best investment in your future. And you should be proud of what you've already accomplished and for believing in yourself. I am confident that you will put this education to good work. Your can-do attitude will be an additional value to your employer. Don't let anything get in your way of fulfilling your dreams. Go get them. Cheers and congratulations.
Next, we have our keynote speaker, John Campbell. John is the CIO from the Spalding Rehabilitation Hospital Networks, and John participated in several meetings that our students engaged in, shared incredible wisdom with our students about his work, his own career path, and really was able to bring an inspirational story to our students that I think all of us were able to connect with in many different ways. Without further ado, I'd love to welcome John Campbell up to the stage.
Thank you, Josh, for that kind introduction. What a great day. Graduates, to you, the first graduating class of the Mass Rehab Commission and Roxbury Community College Cybersecurity Training Program, Alexander, Peter, LaShanta, Scott, Amy, Radal, Timothy, Daniel, Lul, Jonathan, Dina, David, Michael, Alan, John, and of course, Ruthie. What a beautiful speech that was, thank you. I am in awe of your accomplishment. You were selected for this program because you have shown the strength and resilience to persevere through challenges that others do not face. Then the COVID emergency gave each of you even more to deal with, and you persevered again through every obstacle to this proud moment when we call you graduate and a CCNA, a CISCO Certified Network Administrator. Graduates, you now possess one of the most in-demand certifications in information technology. And here's the thing about education, you earned it. No one can take it away from you. It is yours forever. For 16 years, I have had the privilege to work for Spalding Rehabilitation Network, an organization whose mission is to advocate for and advance quality of life for persons with all abilities. And I've had the great honor to work with fantastic colleagues like Oswald Mondejar, who you just heard from a minute ago, who have mentored me to find the best in every person. Spalding, through its Job Lab program, is proud to partner with the Mass Rehab Commission and Roxbury Community College on this program, which empowers people of all abilities with real in-demand job skills. And the result of this partnership is all of you and what you will accomplish next. Today is a great day. Relish the moment. Appreciate all of your hard work. Be proud of your accomplishment. And then tomorrow begins a new day of your new life, the one where you put that certification to work. Let's face it, the job search process can be frustrating. It can feel like you knock on many doors before one opens. It can test your confidence. You may need to tap into that resilience and fortitude again. But you have proven you can do great things when you commit and do the work. You, my friends, have proven that you never give up and will never be defeated. A graduation speech would not be complete without a few sage words. So I have two things, important things to leave you with, so please listen carefully. The first, 80% of jobs are found through networking and personal connections. Only 20% are found through job boards online. So please spend 80% of your time on networking and personal connections, and you will find the job that is right for you. I believe in fate, and there is a perfect match out for every one of you. Second, a commitment to working in IT requires a commitment to continuous learning. Technology is constantly changing, and as IT professionals, we must continuously learn and adapt so that our skills remain relevant and that we can continue to lead others. I urge every one of you to commit to a career of continuous learning, whether certifications, degrees, professional organizations, and just cracking the books. This ongoing investment in you will set you apart from your peers. CCNA is just your opening act. Graduates, I am in awe of you and your accomplishment. It has been my honor to be part of it, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John, for those kind words for the students. Before we move on to closing remarks from Assistant Commissioner of the Massachusetts Rehabilitation Commission, Joan Phillips, I would like to take just a few minutes to read the names of all the students who have been involved in this program. The work that you've done over the last year has been incredible, and I think as to what we've all tried to convey to you today, you are absolutely worthwhile. You are worth everyone's time. You are employable, you're a community member, and you are going to find jobs where someone says, yes, you can. Because you've gone through this program, you've proven yourself that you have incredible skills. You have determination, you have motivation to start something, to have the world go sideways and finish it. You are incredible people, and I hope that as I read your names, you feel a great sense of pride. You do whatever you want to do to feel good. You can get up and dance. Hug whoever's here with you. If you're remote and virtual, we know we have some students who aren't able to join us today. Do a wheelie in your computer chair. Be sure to share this with your colleagues at your workspace as well. So, our incredible students, Alex Albert. Congratulations, Alex. Peter Amara. Scott Cushman. Michael Panchu. Timothy Nguyen. Rodal Harvey. Amy Giannatasio. Daniel Keeley. Lul Korskin. Jonathan Lawrence. Dina Lee. David Olsted. Jonathan Lawrence. John Tolan, Alan Taylor, and Ruthie Woods. I'm very happy to introduce, for closing remarks, Joan Phillips, the Assistant Commissioner of Mass Rehab, who has been a great partner in this program from start to finish. It seems just like yesterday, we were meeting on campus and then found out, I believe the next week, that campus and the rest of the world were slightly closing. Again, welcome, Commissioner Phillips. It's great to have you here for closing remarks. My apologies. I missed the name on my computer that I have in my hand. LaShanta Armstrong. Give it up for LaShanta.
LaShonda, last, but certainly not least. I'm gonna say something a little controversial. You know, when you're in the Black community, Mama is always somewhere in the corner cheering you on with the amens and the aha. So thank you, Mama, good to see you. So today I'm overjoyed to be celebrating this special accomplishment with you. I must tell you that the fact that you graduates have completed this part of the journey during COVID-19 and great social and racial unrest in our nation speaks volumes about you as individuals. Poet Maya Angelou once said that life will throw you challenges, but it is in these challenges that you learn who you are. And I think you heard that repeated in different ways this morning. One of my favorite quotes is that perseverance produces character. And character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. And character produces hope. What this means and the relevance today is because you've persevered in completing this training, what people will now say about you is that it is not in your character to quit. And because you persevered, now you have hope. Hope of not just a job, but hope of a career with opportunities for advancement in a career that pays a lot of money. Thank you so much for allowing us at MRC to be part of your journey. We are so very proud of you. As I make these statements, I wonder, though, if there is more that is required of you. There is an injustice of epic proportion that continues to plague our society. President Bush called it a shameful wall of injustice towards individuals with disabilities who face continuous barriers, marginalizations, and most continue to live a life of poverty due to the fear of losing public benefits if they engage in employment. And many who are employed are not giving equal opportunity for higher paying jobs, but remain in the back rooms and shadows of many organizations. I wonder if graduates, that you have come to this level of achievement, armed with skills that are highly desired by employers in your local communities, across the state of Massachusetts and across the globe, so that you can impact, so that you can bring change to pave the way for other individuals with disabilities to follow. Perhaps your accomplishments in the past, presently, and in the future, and what you've learned about perseverance, character, and hope is not just for you. Perhaps you're being called to strengthen others along the way, to educate employers about the skills and abilities that individuals with disabilities bring to the table and the value added to any organization that chooses to hire individuals like you with the perseverance to succeed despite the odds. Perhaps you are called for such a time as this to use your voices to impact change and to right the wrongs of society. Because of you, I have hope of a better and brighter future for individuals with disabilities. Continue to persevere. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Commissioner Wolf and Dr. Robeson for their strong support of the MRC-RCC Job-Driven Training Cybersecurity Initiative. Without your support, this partnership would never have happened. Thanks to all of the RCC staff, instructors, academic support, and a big thank you to the man with the cape, Josh Crary. Josh, we appreciate your patience and focus, especially during the planning for this graduation. Thanks to Spalding Rehab, John Campbell, CIO, who took the time out of his busy schedule to help in this training initiative, and Oswald Mondejar, VP of HR. I mean, the caliber of people who have committed to this project is incredible. And Colleen Moran, Director of Workforce, who's now with, she's moved from Spalding Rehab and is now working with Mass General. Spalding has been a partner and a friend of MRC for many, many years. And I think your involvement in this training solidified our partnership even more. I want to thank Marie Zwikert, Business Development Director at CISCO, who couldn't be here today because of a family medical emergency. Richard Ackerman, our friend at Red River, and their staff. I'd like to thank Francis West, Kathleen Delgado, and Patrick Rumzik for introducing us at MRC to CISCO Academy. Thank you to MRC placement team under the leadership of Bill Allen. Bill Allen is one of those staff people who gives 130% every single day. Our best conversations and planning strategies take place before 9 a.m. and after 6 p.m. That is the level of dedication that he has. Thank you, placement team, for always, always, always going above and beyond to ensure MRC consumers have every opportunity to obtain and maintain not just a job, but career ladder jobs. We've learned much over the past months. What do you say we do this again with another group? After a short break, that is. Thank you and congratulations to the graduates. Remember, you inspire us. Thank you.
Thank you again to everyone for joining us today. Congratulations to the students. We hope you're able to take some time today to continue to relish in your pride and find the time to celebrate with your loved ones. Thank you, and have a great day.